Welcome back to another episode of A Better You Professional Consulting Services, where I give you information about careers, tips, life, all of those good things that we all can relate to, right? I wanted to make you all aware before we get started with this video that I did recently accept a very great opportunity with the company, Allstate Insurance Company. Very, very excited to be a part of the team. And I'm very excited to see where this new opportunity takes me in the world of business consulting and marketing. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. And thank you so much for all of the well wishes that I've received on a lot of the platforms where I've spoken of my decision to search for new opportunities and my experiences doing that. And so thank you so much for all of those who have reached out to me personally to congratulate me, as well as to be inspired by the tips that I've provided for job seekers. So with that stated, I just want to bring to you something that, again, it was on my heart to talk about. And it's important, especially now with so many opportunities out in the, I would say, in the job field, out in the job market. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and folks are taking advantage of them. They are either career pivoting, they are looking to upskill, they're looking to jump from one employer to the next in search of better opportunities, or just to enrich their business acumen, just to understand exactly what it is that they need to know and to get to become the best at what they need to know. And all of those things are great. But one of the things that you do need to make sure that you do is when you are looking for a job, then you finally land that job, and it's all excitement from there on, right? Excited to start your new day, excited to meet your new team and your new boss. But one of the things that you do need to do is definitely thank the employer. Thank them for their time. Thank the recruiter. Recruiters' jobs are quite difficult. Oftentimes we give recruiters a little lack because of the fact that either they didn't choose us, or we feel that they weren't communicative enough, or for whatever their reasons are, we didn't get the follow-up that we felt that we deserved. And those are all very valid points. But there are great recruiters out there that do the job really well. And I have to say, my experience with the Allstate Insurance Company was absolutely fantastic. And they did exactly what they said they would do. They followed up as they said that they would. And, I couldn't have appreciated a better recruiting experience. That said, a lot of recruiters out there are doing a fantastic job as well. So you want to definitely give them credit where credit is due. So with that stated, you want to thank the employer, thank the hiring manager, whomever you interviewed with. And a simple way you can do that is you can send a quick email, you can send a video message. Those are always fun and they're personalized, and not a lot of people take advantage of that as an option these days. So you definitely stand out in the crowd, especially if they're looking to make a determination. Maybe your thank you may put you over the edge as the candidate that they select. Even good old-fashioned handwritten letters are great. Sometimes it's just having that extra touch, a personalization that will give a lasting impact. A lasting impact to your interview. And I would also say, if there's any particular employer that you have interviewed with that you are particularly interested in joining the organization, ensure those are the people that you absolutely send your thank you notes to. Even if you have a shortage of time and you're just trying to get through the thank you notes as it makes sense to you, I would certainly reserve, if you have to make a choice, certainly make sure that you're sending those thank you notes to the employers that you truly want to join the organization of. So now what? You get the job, first day comes around, and you're excited, you're anxious, you're nervous, and you're just ready to get started. So what do you do first? One of the things that I suggest as a previous leader, business consultant, manager, current business consultant, I have to say that one of the main things that you want to do is become aligned with your manager. Understand what their pain points are. Sit down and have a conversation with them and talk to them about how you joining the team have a direct impact to the team's success. and what are the goals that they're looking to achieve. Nothing impresses a manager more than being able to show interest on how you can make their lives a little bit easier, and figuring out where you fit into the mission of the company, and the department and the team. That's important. You also want to reach out to who your peer group will be, your colleagues. And oftentimes your manager may have a really good idea of who those people are. And sometimes it can even span into other areas, and talking to your immediate peers who report to the same manager, maybe they can give you a better idea as well. Oftentimes managers, especially in today's companies, become very responsible for lots of other initiatives outside of the primary role that you may be doing. So although they will have a great understanding of who you need to talk to, there may be other opportunities where your peer group may have even more intimate knowledge as to who you need to talk to and build relationships with. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure that you're talking to people. Make sure that you're building those connections. And then you just want to seek to understand the business as a whole. If you haven't done your research prior to day one, it's a good idea to, once you get access to company login information, if you have access to the company intranet, maybe start researching your department. Maybe look up information regarding your role if you're able to locate that. Any SOPs or standard operating procedures or standard operating instructions. Anything that you can physically, tangibly get your hands on to better understand what your role is going to be and things that you can do to be successful. It's important to take notes. And then that way you don't forget anything. Sometimes in the moment, questions come and you're able to remember them. But then if a little time lapses, you're just inundated with so much when you're doing a new company that you may not remember everything. So keep that in mind. You want to definitely take notes. And of course, don't be hard on yourself. You're learning and you're new, and it's expected that you're going to make mistakes. Just be open-minded. And, if you do make a mistake, make sure that you make your boss aware or your peers, and then, take ownership of that, but be willing to dust yourself off and move on, because we learn by doing. Okay. So that's my tips for today, to just kind of talk a little bit about new jobs and, what it is that you should expect on your first day. And definitely, thank those along the way who helped to make it possible, whether it's a spouse who cooked dinner for you while you attended a course training, upskilling yourself, whether it's a sibling of yours who assisted with chores. It runs the gamut. If you have children, if your children were on their best behavior while you were applying to opportunities, and maybe you skipped making dinner one night and they had to go in the kitchen and make dinner for themselves. Whatever the case may be, there's always a lot of people around that help to support you to get where you're going. So don't forget the little people. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is another video from Better You Professional Consulting Services. I am here to assist you with your business project management needs, personal development, and career development needs. I am a business coach, as well as a consultant, as well as a marketing professional. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless.